set up for a facial today. You want your bed to be in a flat position. Obviously your client is going to be lying down for their facial. I like to keep the head just slightly on an incline so that the people who are laying on the bed don't feel like the blood is rushing to their head. Your client. One person at a time. Alright. Legs come up. So everything's put into place. We're going to take the arms off the bed. This is really, or at least one side of the bed, for the client to be able to enter the bed when you install the client. What you're going to need is 2 sheets. First sheet goes down on the bottom, obviously. When we make a bed, we want it to be neat and tidy. We don't want there to be, these sheets are fairly large, or some of them, you'll find some of them that we have are fairly large. I'm going to tuck this side just to keep it nice and neat. We want to try to make as neat and tidy a bed as possible. So just have a look, make sure that it's fairly even on both sides. And if you have a really long sheet, what you can do is just pick up the bottom ends, like the corners of the bottom, and just tie them together on the bottom. This will create a little bit of a fitted sheet. So if you're using a flat sheet, there are some fitted, but most of them are flat. So if you're using a flat sheet, you can just tie up the little ends to create that fitted sheet, and so that the ends, the free ends, aren't hanging on the ground. Okay, the next thing is you're going to place a towel down for the head. Sometimes when we're working with the products, you know, it might get a little damp or something might fall. You just want that to fall on a towel. And it gives the client, I think, a little bit more comfort. I'm going to finish with another sheet. Alright, so neat and tidy. And this one we're going to fold back at the top. It's a little bit crinkly, but you just want to try to keep it as neat and tidy as possible. And then we're going to cover that with a blanket. You always want to make sure that your client is comfortable in the bed, and the blanket really helps for them to feel more comfortable and warm. And that'll go back too. Actually, you can fold this one over. It's a bed. Yeah, it's just like making your bed. All right. I've left the blanket's actually quite large, and I've left it long on this side, but I'll show you on this side. It's even longer on the other side. You could double it up just to avoid having it laying on the floor as well. Then you're going to open one side of the bed. I would actually open the other side of the bed where the handle is off, but just for the sake of the demonstration, I'm going to open this side so that you can see it better. Just do your best. Sometimes the sheets are a little bit rumply and crinkly. There's not much we can do about it unless we're going to get out an iron and really press them perfectly, and we're not going to do that. So, all right, and then this is your facial gown. So you want to place your facial gown. What I like to do is just kind of fold it, and you're going to place your facial gown neatly for your client on the side of the bed that's open like that. Finally, you're going to put, I'll just use this Gibson. You're going to place your headband at the top of the setup on the towel, and that would be it. You want to get your setup ready before you bring your client in. You don't want to be arranging things or making the bed after you bring them in. You want everything to be ready, and that gives them the sense of, you know, of welcoming. You know, you've been waiting for them, you have a place waiting for them, everything's neat and tidy, and your bed is lovely and made.